some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, the doo-dah day.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the 6th anniversary of Stupid O'Clock.
Wow, it's hard to believe it's been that long.
Absolutely.
Yeah, started out as 4 or 5 guys bored to death and discovering StreamYard, and burned up nearly half our time that first night.
But we had fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruth. Hello, Donna.
Yeah, we got Donna and
Hello,
Carl
Michaela.
and Ruth and Michaela's here too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course, Joe, Dan and Chris and John and Heather and Skunk didn't know, once I discovered how StreamYard works and all that, I slowly trained them to run the Halicon online. And it was like a week before Halicon, they're like, what if you're not going to be able to? I said, you can do it. You already know how. And you can see the look on their face of, you son of a bitch, you taught us.
Yeah.
Nice, Ruth. Nice, Michaela.
Yeah. Tennessee's a nice place to go to do just about anything you want to do.
Yeah, but Tennessee's full, so anybody west of the Rockies, don't bother coming here. We ain't got no more room.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna believe that.
No, we're full. We ain't got no more room.
Yeah, if we can host a World's Fair in Knoxville, we got a little bit more room left.
Shut
it
up,
may be
Dan.
vertical, but
shut up, Dan. We're full. There ain't no more room.
Well, sometimes you can buy the bottom side of a hillside.
Yeah.
Dan, there ain't no more room in Nashville. The property values are already skyrocketing there.
I have absolutely no reason to go to Nashville whatsoever. So,
well, it's part of Tennessee, so Tennessee's full.
And the working class is leaving New York by the busload.
As fast as they can get the hell out of there. Um, 6 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
Still boggles the mind.
Like I said before we hit the go live button, in honor of the occasion, I'm wearing the same snazzy bathrobe that I wore back then when we first started.
Yeah. Oh, and Carl, speaking of books, we went to this free estate sale. Rather than trying to sell everything off, they just announced on Facebook, everybody show up 10 o'clock Saturday, take what you want, no questions asked.
Oh boy.
I got a brand new air conditioner. I mean, still in the box, wrapped in the plastic air
Nice.
conditioner. And the complete set of hey Dawn, and the complete set of the Harry Potter books in paperback. I mean, in hardback, first edition.
Very nice.
Well,
Wow.
So, can you imagine what that's worth?
no, but
There might be somebody willing to pay.
yep. I'm just guessing it's not going to wind up in the charity auction at Helicon.
Oh, there'll be a reserve on it.
Just make sure you don't get carried away with
I'm
interfering.
waving to people in the audience. Sorry, I'm just reading comments.
Well, my family should still have our entire set of Compton encyclopedias, plus the 10-volume set of fairy tales from different cultures.
Well, Carl, I've got a set of 1960 Comptons. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh. Good to see you.
Even.
I can't pull up comments, so.
I can. I just
The
haven't
blue
been.
bird of happiness, Josh. As Nick likes to call it.
Oh, shit.
What?
Well, hopefully bathrooms that way. Or that way.
Go down the hall.
He just came back.
Oh. Well, he said, oh shit. So I figured, well, maybe he has to go back down the hall. Oh, it's a red bird of happiness tonight.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm looking at $200 for the set.
Oh, for the Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't pay that much when I bought them at the grocery store, so.
Yeah, but first edition, if they're in good enough shape, somebody might pay that much for it.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're books. I'm
Yeah.
never going to get rid of them.
Oh,
One of my stepdaughters wants the entire library, and I said, honey, you're just going to have to outlive me in order to get a hold of them.
and it didn't work, Don.
I see that.
Yeah.
But I'm in the middle of this stitch, so I just wanted to, like, so you guys knew I wasn't just like looking down, be like looking down.
All right, I got to turn that volume down just a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
In SpaceX news, they're going to do 2 static fires tomorrow. One of the boosters, one of the ships, within an hour of each other. I'd love to see them time it to where static fire the booster. A minute and a half later, they static fire the ship. because that's how it'd work anyway, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Booster shuts down, ship takes over.
Yeah.
Just got to worry about jettisoning that stage. Well, you wouldn't know. I'm only on my first beer.
Oh,
I must have slept 16 hours today.
Sounds
do you
like
feel
you
better?
need it.
Actually, no. I had a huge dinner last night, and after the green room, I just conked out in the chair, and then somewhere about daylight, I woke up and went to bed, and it was almost 7:30 this evening when I got out of bed.
Well, I realized I'm getting old today when I was at the flea market. Had this cute girl, sort of gothy looking girl, come up and she goes, "Hey, how would you like to do something in the bedroom that you ain't been done in a long time?" I said, "It sounds fun. I ain't slept 8 solid hours and woke up refreshed."
Amen.
Oh, well, I didn't wake up refreshed. I woke up with cramps in my calf muscles and my feet, and I finally had to just get out of bed and grab my slippers. I couldn't put them on because my feet would start cramping up again. Walked in the living room, got me some coffee. No, I take that back. I went down the hall, and while I was there, Lindsay made me a cup of coffee and brought that back to the office for me, so I didn't even have to go to the kitchen.
Oh, Michaela says the farmers markets down here are impressive. Yeah, we just don't bring a little bit to the farmers market.
No. If you're gonna take something to the market, you take the entire field.
Yeah.
Go to flea market tomorrow. I'm planning on going to a flea market tomorrow. There's a little consignment shop place here in town. They had their 10-year anniversary today, and I went to that. It was kind of fun walking around there. I got home and I found out that I won the drawing, so I got a gift certificate for their little cafe there. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which I did eat lunch there. I had a bowl of chicken Alfredo soup and half a grilled cheese. It was delicious.
It better be. You earned it.
Y'all know what
Exactly.
when you go to the flea market, I call them the Chinese box stores. You know what they are.
I'm waiting to be enlightened.
It's where you walk in and they've got like 20 booths of cheap Chinese knockoff stuff. And I mean, it's stacked throughout the entire booth. I counted today. There are 5 of those vendors at the flea market.
Oh, trinkets. Yes.
Wow,
there's
this is most active the chat room's been in a while.
Heck, we've actually got more people in chat than we do on the screen.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Thank
the 6th
you.
anniversary. We ought to have a little bit of a crowd.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I am hearing a kitten cry in the next room. Let me go figure out what the hell's going on.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's not my cats. My cats are who knows where.
I had to run one out so that I could shut the door and get backstage. One of them come back here for treats, and then as soon as he got through, the other one came in, and I'm going, my headset is fully charged now, and it's time for me to be backstage. Sorry, cat. Turn on the air light and close the door. I actually got one of those on the air lights so that Lindsay doesn't worry about whether or not the camera is on during a show, because she hates to be on camera.
Okay. It's my YouTube switched over to this guy building a shed, and he's got one of those impact drivers. And when he drives a screw in, it squeaks and sounds like a cat.
Thank you, Michaela.
And my poor cat laying on the bed, every time he does it, lifts his head up and lifts his head. Like, what? Oh. Lays her head back down.
Yeah, good luck, Joshua.
Thank you, Michaela. It's just a little something I found on one of the online shopping places. Didn't cost an awful lot. Uses up batteries real quick, so I got a long USB cable and a wall wart and just plugged it straight into the household power. So I would go broke buying batteries for this thing. I'd have to put in a new set every 2 shows. I wouldn't even make it through a normal week without having to replace all the batteries.
And what?
A light that says on the air.
It don't matter. I've got one that says, do not enter on the air that I hang on my doorknob.
And nobody pays attention to it.
No. They just come on in. It's like, glad I ain't naked sitting here doing something dirty.
Well, so are we, Joe Dog. So are
Thank
we.
you, Dan. Thank you.
I'm sure StreamYard is pleased about that as well.
May small miracles of God never cease.
Well,
I'll drink
You
to that.
would be banned in all countries, not just 100 and something of them.
I did when we renewed StreamYard. I did read the terms of service. That is prohibited with StreamYard. Even to an adult site.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going, you could do that. Damn.
I guess you just have to not use StreamYard if that's your thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Joe shook his head. Evidently you read that too.
No, I had heard about it. I didn't read it. I recall someone post something about it.
Joey, does that mean we can still show the kinkles though?
Yep.
Especially
show
if
the
they're
kinkles.
non-human. Yeah, Michaela, I'm sorry. They just make new rules every time we show them just how easy it is to break them.
Yeah. Oh, another thing happened at the flea market. Scared me to death. There's this black woman in this dress. And, I sort of had to maneuver and walk around them. And as I was walking around, they stepped over in front of me. And I bumped into them. They, oh, excuse me.
Not impressed, Joe Dog. Not impressed.
I wasn't impressed either.
Sounds like you were pressed in something.
Uh, hell, her mustache is better than mine.
Wow.
Damn.
Think,
Oh, that sound from my printer.
I think they were. What did I make Joe have to go get a drink?
And
No.
you're trimmed up since the last time I saw you.
Yep. Even the hairline's shorter.
Yeah.
I went from a 4-head to a 5-head.
Okay.
I got a couple inches taken off today.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along.
Yeah.
Okay, this was actually funny. I went to get my haircut today, and I got done, and the hairdresser, she went to take the cape off of me. Ooh, I hit my pickle. And she accidentally pulled my hair. She pulled the snap, and she's like, "Oh my God, I am so sorry." And I'm like, first thing out of my mouth was, "Well, if you're going to pull my hair, at least buy me a drink first." Mind you, her mother-in-law was sitting there. She starts laughing. Oh, that's a good one. That was my excitement for the day, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I did have the hair wash when I got my hair cut. As I was leaning back, I sort of grinned, and she goes, "You're not undergoing cancer treatments, are you?" I went, "No." She said, because the last guy that had his hair cut was undergoing cancer treatments.
Didn't tell her.
Didn't tell her.
Charles, you needed to use that line on Michaela.
Yeah, that probably would freak somebody out.
Yeah.
That's when Ted started losing his goatee. He never did lose the hair on the top of his head, but when he lost his goatee, we were sitting there eating lunch, and he went like this, and all of a sudden you just saw hair flying. It was like, whoa, that's kind of weird.
Yeah. She said, "I'm still traumatized from that." And I said, "Yeah, well, I guess you probably are." So she lathered up the hair and got a full handful.
Yeah, I did something that I haven't done in a while today.
What did you do?
I actually went to a movie theater and watched a movie.
Huh.
Nice.
What'd you
What'd you see?
A Great Awakening.
Which is that one?
That one was about the friendship that developed between Ben Franklin and Reverend George Whitefield. Or Whitfield, excuse me. It's spelled Whitefield, but it's pronounced Whitfield.
Hmm.
And yes, that is the county that Dalton resides in. It was our home for the past 15 years.
Is it a good movie?
I liked it. I mean, it's not blow you off your feet, but it, I didn't mind spending the money, and I didn't mind passing the time watching it. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well,
It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but the guy that played the Reverend, oh man, and the guy that played Franklin, they were well cast.
I'm not planning on going to another movie theater until December of this year.
I'm scared to ask.
It's a movie I've been waiting over 40 years to see.
Okay.
All right.
Spaceballs 2.
Oh,
I am looking forward to that.
yeah.
And I may actually get up right before the movie starts and say, "Hey, everybody, I've been waiting 40 years to see this movie. If I hear your phone or you start talking and I can't hear what's going on the screen, I got a foot that we're going to have to go to the emergency room to be pulled out of your ass."
Just hold up a can of jam and be like, "If you don't, I will jam your ass." And
Yeah.
make sure it's raspberry. Joe got it.
Yeah,
Joey.
I did too.
Mm.
I got it before you said raspberry.
Oh,
Of course, now if you threaten like that, it would be a terroristic threat, and they'll come have you arrested.
Well, Joe Dog,
What?
you saying that would probably make several people want to do that just to piss you off.
everybody in the theater whips out their cell phone and dials the same number simultaneously. And
And
it
turns
turns
their
out it's
volume all
Joe
the way
Dog's
up.
number because for some reason they all know it.
Mhm.
It's
I
printed on the
wasn't
ticket.
really paying attention to much of
Oh,
the.
I can hear it now. Hamilton County 911. What's the emergency? Yeah, we're at this movie theater, and somebody's threatening to whoop our ass if we keep talking. What movie? Spaceballs 2. Better shut the hell up.
Get off your damn phone.
Well, I didn't really pay attention to a lot of the trailers before the movie, but Masters of the Universe didn't look bad. I was
Okay.
kind of wondering how it would look, and it doesn't look bad.
That looked like a bad 80s cheap sci-fi film.
I actually like the 80s version. Dolph Lundgren doesn't have as much charisma as Key-Man needed to have. He did a serviceable job, but he didn't do an excellent job. The rest of the cast was fine, especially James Tolkien as the cop. And for those of you who don't know James Tolkien, he was an actor who recently died at the age 94, I believe, and he played the principal in Back to the Future.
Yes.
Oh,
Top Gun too. Or Top Gun also.
Yeah, he was Maverick's. He was
mentor.
Maverick's commanding officer.
You know they're making a Top Gun 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll see how it goes. Unfortunately, with Val Kilmer now passed away, it's not going to be the same.
Oh, at the end of Maverick,
Mm-hmm.
Top Gun Maverick, that was Tom Cruise in the P-51 Mustang.
I'm not surprised. You know,
Let me rephrase. That was Top Gun in his P-51 Mustang.
again, it doesn't surprise me because Paul Newman got him started racing cars.
Yeah. And there's going to be a Days of Thunder too.
And I wonder how it's going to be since
I wonder
Robert
if it's gonna
Duvall.
look like a monkey fucking a football. Sorry. I love that line. That's like one of my favorite lines ever in a movie. But with Top Gun, some of the was filmed on one of the ship's head was on when he was in the Navy.
oh,
And he was based in Miramar.
Yeah.
So
The home of Top Gun.
The
Oh, yeah.
Carl, it's always about money.
yeah, Carl. They can't come up with original scripts, so they just remake old things.
Yeah, and they try and think that.
John, the Days of Thunder movie, nearly all of those things, you can't pit right now where we just bought ice cream. That really happened. That happened on a team.
really,
Driver called in and says, I got to have tires. I need tires bad. He said, you can't come in now. We just bought ice cream. It's going to melt. They were at Pocono Speedway in the summer, and ice cream was $5, whatever. You think the pit crew is going? And this was like in the early '80s.
No, late 80s. Well, it might the real event might have been the
Yeah.
early 80s.
Yeah,
but
real event was in the early '80s,
the movie was
and
89.
back then pit crews didn't get paid; they were all volunteer people.
Yeah.
Do you think if those guys just bought a $5 ice cream, they're going to lay it down and let it melt while they change tires?
Yeah.
Probably not. Because that is the same scene, isn't it?
Do what?
That is the same scene, though, isn't it? The
Yeah.
ice cream scene.
Well,
It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, okay?
there was a guy at the factory that he kept taking vacation days on race weekends. Turns out he was volunteering to be in Bill Elliott's pit crew.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the scene in Days of Thunder, crew sitting on the wall, and the body guy's sitting there and goes, "Well, we ain't got to fix this side." Crew chief walks over and just kicks the side of the car in and says, "I don't want you getting lazy."
Not NASCAR related, but one of the area engineers that I worked with at NDOT,
Yeah.
he graduated from Notre Dame. He also helped out at the Notre Dame home games as one of the guys standing there holding the down marker, the down
Yeah.
flag, the chain.
Field crew.
Yeah, he was part of the chain gang. Only he wasn't like if they had to actually go out on the field to measure, it was a different person that went out. He was just there on the sideline, which he was in his 70s at the time, so that was ballsy enough as it was.
Yeah. One of those guys comes off the sideline at the wrong place, and you go into the hospital.
That hurts. You know what getting hit by a freight train feels like.
I say, depending on how he hits you, it's not going to hurt for long.
Oof.
True.
There have been some refs that have just been mowed over.
Oh yeah,
by half a team.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's like, oops, he got in the way.
Maybe you should have tried not making bad calls.
Yeah.
Longest yard.
That's why most of your refs are former players, so they're in somewhat athletic shape.
Honestly, that was one of my favorite scenes in The Longest Yard, or that series of scenes, yeah.
Hey, you got to realize those guys got to be in shape, because when they're following somebody downfield to call a tackle or a fumble, and they got to run all the way into the end zone, and they throw their hands up like that, that's when the camera cuts away, because they're bending over and they're grabbing their knees trying to get their breath.
What I love is when they outrun the person running.
Yeah.
My favorite scene in the remake of The Longest Yard was where they changed. I forgot what character he played, but Kevin Nash was the actor.
The estrogen
player. They changed his testosterone to estrogen, and he got really emotional.
Oh, in the remake, did they do the spike the ball on the referee?
I don't remember, because it's been a while since I've seen that. But
when they were making bad calls, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he went for the left and the right.
Then he goes, "Can you go ahead and call the game forward straight now, please?"
Yeah, they had.
Yeah, there have been some baseball catchers get ejected from the game for ref making bad calls.
Of course, there's been umpires that's got ejected to the game from refs making bad calls.
Uh,
You got to watch out
Weaver
for
was
those
famous
umpires.
for it.
you got to realize these guys are throwing, 9,500 mile an hour balls, and catchers, seeing the same thing he's seeing. He calling them a ball, dead down the middle, and you'll see it. He'll drop something will happen that as the pitcher lets go, he'll do something and he'll look down and lean out of the way and catch that ref right there with 95 mile an hour. I don't care how much pad you got on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like getting popped with a 38 and a bulletproof vest. It may not kill you, but you'll sure.
You might wish it had.
So has anybody talked to Zachy at all to see how he's doing with this week being all crazy for him? Good crazy.
No. Of course, I heard, I saw the press conference. Christina Koch said, somebody asked her what a crew is, and she got, looking, and she said, once I got up there, I realized, looking back at Earth, this little bitty lifeboat suspended in the middle of the universe. And says, Earth, you are a crew.
That's poetic.
Yeah. Meaning we all got to work together.
Yep.
Oh. Well, we may have to pick up the game again on a bit on some of this damage control we've been doing lately.
Okay, what?
We're getting a little slack on the damage control here lately.
Well, oh, yeah.
Oh, Josh, that's bad news right there, but 96 years old is a good run.
Yeah.
As a practice ref, but still a ref.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's some history there, because he
probably
That's
seen
the-
some history go by.
No shit.
yeah.
Yeah, he probably remembered Bear Bryant from the early years of Bear Bryant.
Yeah. I didn't catch all of it. I just saw bits and pieces of it. But did any of y'all ever watch The Junction Boys?
No.
That was a biopic of early Bear Bryant. And I think I remember an interview with him where he says, I need to apologize for what I put them boys through. And with a tough as nails, no nonsense coach like Bear Bryant says something like that, he must put them through
A lot.
So you must have been an asshole.
Oh.
But there's some coaches of renown back in the day that don't get the recognition they deserve. One in particular I'm thinking of is Irk Russell. Now, for those of you who don't know who he is, he was the defensive coordinator for the national championship team that Georgia had in 1980. And he was also Georgia Southern's, if not their first head coach, one of their most famous coaches, because he won a bunch of Division 1A titles with them. And he was one of those that, like I said, might not have caught all the headlines and all, but he was definitely someone to be noted of.
Oh. I remember we had a football coach in high school. They pretty much made him teach a very low level history class, and he was more interested in the football team, but he had to go ahead and teach classes too. That was part of the contract. So half the time he'd bring in films of old Super Bowls and show them to us, and basically just say, treat this as a study hall. Y'all do your lessons, take a nap, whatever it is you're going to do. Not going to have any tests in this class. You show up, a head count, that's good enough. But he put us through some winning seasons at the football team, so.
Yeah, Josh, Gene Stallings was smart too. He won his national championship and got the hell out because he wasn't about to compete with the dead man for any longer than he had to. Now all Alabama coaches have got to compete with a dead man and a living legend. Yeah, they thought that was the best move for them. Georgia Tech, a lot of people don't realize this, but back in the day, they were a damn good team. And they're also record holders for the most one-sided victory in all of college football. Coached by the name of John Heisman, coached them to a 220-14 victory over Cumberland College. The reason why his legend wasn't furthered at Georgia Tech is because his divorce settlement, he had to leave the state of Georgia.
That's an interesting clause.
Well, apparently she didn't want him nowhere near, and the courts acceded to her wishes.
Yeah, I started to say that was an interesting restraining order there.
So there's no telling how much more he would have done there. But you also had, in addition to Bobby Ross, before him you had Bobby Dodd, which their stadium was.
Oh yeah, stadium was named after. I mean,
Chris,
I don't.
And if you ever watched the movie Rudy, that game he played against, or they played against Georgia Tech, because Georgia Tech and Notre Dame was a big rivalry back in the day.
What'd you do, Don?
Oh, I broke my crochet nail,
Oh.
and I'm trying to pull through that, and it hit wrong.
Mm,
Mm.
mm. I sent you a message, Chris.
Okay.
That should probably worry you, Chris. So.
Yeah.
It's the 6th anniversary. Be leery of any messages.
You asshole.
Not
Well,
going to share with the class.
No.
I was just sitting here thinking, well, Dawn said she broke a nail. I'm glad I'm on this side of the camera.
Someone from my recent past.
I had to do a double take to figure out who it was. Filters are such a damn lie.
Mhm.
Oh, tell me about it. I have actually unsubscribed from a couple of channels because the people were using filters for their video thumbnails, and I go, I've seen you on camera before. You don't look like that.
Joe Dog, is that what you really look like?
No, it doesn't. I actually look better.
All right, I should go get my Wellington boots now. It's starting to get deep.
Hey, like Mac Davis used to say, "Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way."
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to look in the mirror because I get better looking each day.
I think he been in the
You
moonshine.
need these more than I do.
Oh, Chris, we're going to have to go over some of the rules during opening ceremonies for the new hotel.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to sneak and do stuff.
Yep. And yeah.
And they will get charged
Yeah.
heftily.
We will let people know about that, but
Heftily.
a little bit of ways.
They'll get charged heftily if not removed from property.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah.
So we can't put the never mind. We're not going to talk about the booty.
That was room party related, and yeah, we're gonna have to find out ahead of time who might be doing those, if anybody.
Yeah. Don, let's just say it is a alternative form of inhalation
Okay.
that could get you removed from property if not have the law called on you.
Yeah.
So something that's legal here but not legal there yet.
Inside the building, period.
Yeah.
No inhalation of anything.
No smoking, no vaping,
or
no nothing.
consumption. And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, going to be hard rearranging the patio party that we normally have at Helicon, but I do believe.
Well, there's a big patio over at the True, and the big patio back behind the swimming area.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a slightly smaller one off the breakfast area.
Yeah.
at the Hampton.
Well, I will say it's
It's going to be a learning experience for all of us.
yeah. I mean,
We have to be
I'm going to
responsible.
miss the smoking hotel rooms, but
Yeah.
you know, it's about the only hotel, motel, whatever I've been in where that was actually a
Permitted.
thing. So yeah,
Yeah,
permitted at all. So
Here in
Yeah.
or in Illinois, you can't smoke in any hotel room at all, no matter what.
mm,
Well, that's the case with most places, but the
Yeah.
fact
Yeah.
that it was so
Since 2013 in Tennessee, all hotels built after 2013 are 100% no smoking. And I didn't know it. If you go non-smoking, you can't go back.
what you talking about? Oh, if the hotel changes to a non-smoking,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
can't suddenly change back to having
A
smoking
smoking room.
rooms.
Yeah.
I have one more of these to make.
Oh, don't say that. You know, you'll start 3 in about 5 minutes.
Huh?
I said, don't say that. You know, you'll start 3 more as soon as you're finished with the last one.
Well, not tonight.
Yeah.
Ah,
No, I was invited to sell these at a event. These cat toys, and they're going to go towards Ted's medical care. So,
Yeah.
from the way I understand, the ones that Donna and Carl got this last week, that the kids are liking them.
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, at least one has already been hidden and
At
another
least,
one is being played with.
I don't know, I was trying to figure out last night what ones because I mean every color is different, obviously, but I was just trying to figure out which ones were the popular ones because they bought a few of them. So
Yeah, that would be an interesting thing to figure out which colors the cats actually liked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Josh asked a good question. And I don't know anybody coming from that direction. I don't think Carl and Donna would go that far out of their way to pick you up.
Not unless you met them in Huntsville. There might be some folks in Huntsville that might let you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, sorry. Carl commented and I got excited.
Yeah, I saw that, and all of a sudden the ultrasonic went through my head, and I'm going.
I take it a certain someone couldn't find their headset.
Josh, I don't know about trains.
No, there's no trains.
Yeah, there's no service in Chattanooga. If there was, you could do it that way.
Yeah.
But,
Well, you forgot one. Greyhound.
yeah, the bus.
But you might wind up in Minnesota before you actually wind up in Chattanooga.
Well, what's that damn company's name? Is it Megabus?
Oh yeah. Those are
They do
good.
express things. You can check to see if they're.
I don't know if they're still in existence because I ain't seen one on the road in years.
I don't know.
I think COVID killed them.
Might have. Lindsay used to take Greyhound, and then she'd also get Megabus from Athens to the Atlanta airport, which was kind of strange because, once I put her on the bus, I had to worry about her the whole way to Atlanta and in the airport and going through everything and getting on the plane.
They've
'Cause-
still got a website.
Oh, they do?
Yep.
But last time I saw one, they were fairly deluxe.
Well, if I can ever get my money situation straightened out, me and Donna are going to catch a ride to Atlanta and catch the Amtrak,
hmm
California.
Mm.
Oh, California Zephyr or Western
Yeah.
Zephyr, whatever it's called.
And then go up to Washington and then across the top into New York and from New York back down to Atlanta.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your money really right for that. That sounds expensive for
Uh,
doing the
Fun.
whole square.
it's $1,500
Okay.
for two people.
Oh, that's for both of you?
Yeah.
I would love to do like one of the Viking longboat cruises down the rivers. Oh God, I would love doing that.
Well,
Well,
Josh,
they also have river boats, paddle boats,
Yeah.
paddle wheelers.
Mhm.
Josh,
I wonder how many cat wiggles I have to sell to do that.
All of them.
if
What was
you
that?
get to MARTA from the Amtrak station, you can go down to the airport and take groom transportation.
To Chattanooga.
Yep.
Groom Transportation is an excellent company. They'll both give you the ride of your life, but get you there safely.
Yeah, Josh, any of us can pick you up from groom
Oh.
transportation. They've got a lot there in Eastridge, which is just over the Tennessee line.
Yeah.
Josh, I'm sorry, but we're talking about Halicon and Lindsay the vendor, so that van is going to be Tetris so tightly, I won't even have to use ropes to tie anything down.
That's
you-
why
hey.
I said any of us can pick him up. It doesn't have to be you.
Well, he did ask. I mean, I'd
Hey.
be willing to if it weren't for the fact that I'm not going to have any. He'd have to ride on the
Hey.
roof.
Add
Man,
a
that's what I was about to say. You get a rocking chair, strap it to the top, make Josh wear one of them flour sack dresses,
Josh.
gray wig, and a bonnet.
Add a
Granny.
E to groom.
Hello,
Oh, yeah.
Adsy.
It's GROOME.
Hey, Adam, welcome back. Ain't seen you in a
Hello,
while.
Adam.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
having.
it is an anniversary. I mean, it's nice to see people.
Of course, the more I see people out in public and deal with people out in public, I wish they'd lock us all back down again.
Don't say that shit.
Mm.
I don't
Joe
ever-
almost, I could see, like, I wouldn't mind it myself.
I'm not going to say you're wrong, Joe Dog, but
I'm just gonna say that with the way that since December has been for me, Joe Dog, this one's for you.
Yeah.
And yes, we've been live long enough to where she can get away with that and not get us. Well, we've never been monetized, so we're not going to get demonetized.
But yeah, no. But with the way, like I said, the way this year has started, nope. I'm starting to go.
You can limit your exposure by staying the hell home. But just because you want to stay there doesn't mean I don't want to be able to travel.
Yeah, that's a good question, Josh. Joe Dog,
Last
you got this one?
To Chattanooga / Eastridge
East Ridge, Tennessee.
from Atlanta.
From Atlanta, yeah. Just fly into Atlanta, get groom at the airport.
Well,
They
he said
have regular runs to Chattanooga and East Ridge, but
Well, if he goes to Amtrak station in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's $38. He gets an Uber to take him to a MARTA station. He gets on MARTA and he goes down to the airport. He meets Groom down there at the airport, and then
Okay.
because
Y'all
it's
know more
probably
about it
still
than I do.
cheaper. It's probably still cheaper than a flight.
This is true. And probably a whole lot less aggravating with the TSA and boarding and all this other stuff.
Yeah, he shouldn't have to deal with that, because if he just gets off at the MARTA station, that's before he goes into the airport security stuff. There you go, Josh. Now you got an idea, and the Uber's probably going to cost you anywhere from $30 to $40. Because you're going from Brookwood, probably North Avenue would be the easiest station to get on. Because I just dropped
Groom with an M, not an N.
He typed it right earlier, I thought.
Yeah, the Groom is now checking people going to Atlanta
Mm-hmm.
during Dragon Con weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have a ticket to get to the airport during Dragon Con weekend. Because people were grabbing Groom to the airport, calling the hotel, and the hotel coming to pick them up at the airport.
Oh.
That's smart.
Yes, it is, but it is also gaming the system. And I can vouch for Groom, because not only have I used him myself going back and forth to Atlanta, but Lindsay has too, when she goes to Atlanta to the airport and then flies out to New Mexico to visit her two kids out there. I kind of got fed up with all the delays and the whatnot with Greyhound. I mean, she's coming from New Mexico to Athens, Georgia. Why on earth does she have to wind up spending the night in a station in Washington, D.C., waiting on a connecting bus?
Jersey Mike Subs asked the wrong question.
Oh no, what have we got here?
You haven't seen that one before, hey?
Oh, boy.
Phrasing is important.
They weren't thinking when they asked that question.
Oh, that's funny.
Why is it the only possible reply in my mind would have been thoroughly?
I'm going to send Jerick Osmond a tweet, because the next Artemis flight's going to be number 3, and it's going to be a new capsule. And they named the crewed capsules.
Yeah.
It needs to be called Intimidator.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Let's hear the logic behind that.
Shares a name with my dad. Am I right, Joe? What?
Earnhardt.
Okay. Number 3, Earnhardt. Got it now.
I got it. See? I got it.
Trust me. If the NASCAR fans knew that was a choice and would vote on it,
they would be more donations coming in. They'd be able to get a free rocket.
And you'd see everybody at the launch pad holding 3 fingers up as they.
Gonna have to change the paint scheme from dull orange to blue,
Black.
the black.
You know what some folks in the South say.
Raise hell, praise Dale.
Yep.
I wish I would have said I
I
could
knew
have
who he was
used
talking
that growing up.
Yeah,
I think I can use that now. Can I use that now?
What?
probably can. Whether or not you can get away with it is a different
Praise
question.
hell, praise Dale.
Yeah,
Sure, Dad, I love
considering
you.
that's your dad, yeah.
I could have got away with so much shit doing that as a kid.
No, you wouldn't.
Is that his next campaign slogan?
Oh,
That'll be his
further.
tractor dealership right there.
oh,
Yeah,
you guys know it's been 25 years since Earnhardt died?
I hadn't done the calculation, but I'll take your word for it.
February 2001.
Mm. Yes, Carl, you are no doubt absolutely correct.
I did not. To be perfectly honest, I did not. Number one, I was a good little girl. Number two, I was scared to, get away with anything that they were going to bust my ass. Viv was the type of mom to say, I'm going to put your shit on the lawn, and she would have.
I'm sorry, it's now gotten beyond Wellington boots. I'm going to have to go get some waiters.
No, I was a good kid.
Hey, don't go for the hip waders. Go for the chest waders.
Yeah.
I said kid. We're not going to talk about what happened in my 20s.
Yeah. Oh, Carl wants to know what happened in your 20s.
I met Ted.
That'll do it.
I met Ted when I was 20, but I didn't move here till I was 26. So we're just not going to talk about those 6 years in between.
Yeah, that's what happens when you meet a sailor.
Enough said.
Oh.
I got my wiggles made.
Nice.
Wait a minute. I thought you still had one more. Did you start another one while we were talking?
Well, I said that was my last one
Oh, okay.
that I
For
was
tonight.
starting.
Well, the ceiling is throwing down a lot of solar heat right now. I might have to take off my bathrobe. It's getting warm in here.
I've crocheted quite a few cat wiggles, haven't I?
Yes.
And this
I'm proud
is
of you.
Joey's wife's fault.
Most likely.
I don't think you're going to embarrass her that easily.
She's probably if she saw that she or when I do show her, she's gonna be like, yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, Joe, yeah, you weren't in here Thursday night, were you?
No. What?
I replaced the pulleys and everything on my truck, and I couldn't get the bolt to come loose, and finally it broke. It didn't break the bolt. Bolt finally broke loose.
Mm-hmm.
When they put it in, they used red Loctite.
Oh,
The bastards.
Yeah.
evidently yes.
That's the nicest way to put that. The bastards.
Well, I found out.
That's not what I called them.
I found out 3,000 miles ago when I got the oil in the new truck changed the first time. They had put Loctite on the drain plug. The shop rounded the bolt off before they finally got something clamped to it and broke it loose. And they said, "Look, Mr. Hallfield, we're not even charging you for a new drain plug. That's coming out of our pocket. Somebody else screwed you over, but you know, it's our tool set that rounded off the bolt." Yeah, Josh, that's much cheaper than an airplane trip.
Ted got the brakes done when he had the Element, and they put the calipers on upside down.
Is Josh talking about taking the gray dog or Megabus?
Maybe Megabus.
Maybe.
Because they probably go to Knoxville, and it's probably on the way.
I mean, either way he gets there.
Yeah, gray dog.
Him? Okay, yeah.
Dan, you probably heard this before. Two old country boys was pulling out onto the big main road, and driver asked guy when passing, anything coming? He said, nothing but an old dog. Pull out, boom, they get run over by a bus.
Yeah.
He said, I thought you said it wasn't coming. He goes, well, just a greyhound.
Just.
Yeah, Josh, it's too bad Hooters is out of the way. There is one in Chattanooga, by the way. You probably drive that, though.
I don't even know if that one's still open. They're closing.
It is.
Do what?
I'm pretty sure it is. Although Twin Peaks has taken a lot of their thunder in business.
38 from Tuscaloosa to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Cleveland is $85 one way. Yeah, it's still cheaper than an airline ticket.
Yeah, damn sure cheaper than an Uber.
Yeah,
they do have long distance Uber.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they proud of it.
Oh, I'm sure they're
I imagine they are.
But there ain't no way I'm going to spend 4 or 5 hours in the car with somebody I don't know.
I'm glad I did not have a drink in progress during that statement.
Oh, I've got a new badge name for conventions. I'm going to be known as Morgan Muffle.
Yeah. Oh, the Uber from Atlanta is 180, Josh?
Woof.
Yeah.
And
You
that's
know what Morgan Muffle means?
Is that based on the video I sent you the other day?
Yeah, same guy. It's a German word. It's somebody that wakes up grumpy, you don't want to mess with until they have their first cup of coffee.
I think the video I sent, I think the name that was in the video I sent you fits better.
Farting in the chair.
Yeah.
Well, I think Lynn has finally figured out that until I'm actually in the middle of the second cup of coffee, I don't want to deal with anything or anybody.
Excuse me.
I've been making coffee before. Donna comes in, starts, and I just hold up a finger. She'll turn around, walk away. No. Not in the mood. You don't want to light that candle
Mm. Well, I found a.
because the wick fizzles
Mm.
and is red.
I found the most evident sign that I am aging yesterday. I might have talked about it on the green room last night, but I worked and worked and worked, and I could not get the slide all the way back on my Desert Eagle for love nor money.
Huh.
I'm gonna have to start lifting weights or something. It was easy when I bought it, but that was the 70s. It ain't so easy now. I'm disappointed. I like that piece of machinery quite a lot. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. It's very intelligently designed. It does what you need it to do, and it has guest starred in several different movies over the years. Not mine personally, but the same thing. Don't like the shiny ones though.
Hmm.
Uh, there's one fella who was a big target shooting trainer, and he basically always had the attitude of nobody needs a shiny firearm. Let's just bling. Stick with Parkerized and you'll be all right.
Okay.
Oh, but somebody did finally come out with the sights that mount on the side of a slide for uh, urban folks that want to hold it sideways instead of up and down. And yes, it does look as ridiculous as you would think.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, Adam, don't worry about it. I had to start wearing glasses when I was about 12. Uh, but I
That's
figured I'd just keep doing it till I went blind anyway. Uh,
That's funny. And my significant other, I've had glasses since second grade. He had to go get cheaters when he was in his late 30s. He goes, "Don't you feel bad for me?" I'm like, "Nope." I'm like, "Nope, I don't feel bad for you at all."
now, I remember when I got my first pair of glasses, we were living in Tennessee. I think the optometrist was in Knoxville. I put them on and walked outside. I go, wow, everything has actual edges. It's not just a blur. Uh,
Oh, now
never.
I remember what I was going to tell you guys.
Oh,
Uh, Supreme Court voted down 9-0 that a lot of copyright strikes that are undefendable, that the complainer has the final say so, is unconstitutional. So YouTube's going to have to rewrite its algorithm and their copyright strike policy.
Well,
And it has to be reviewed by a third party.
Or it will be reviewed again by the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
And those folks hate to do something twice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carl.
Usually the second time they do it is not they're not happy.
yeah.
It's not a very nice experience for whoever is trying to get away with something.
Yeah. Ask AT&T. Of course, you know the damn thing about it. AT&T was the Bell Systems.
Yep.
And they had to all divide up.
Yep.
You know AT&T has bought back all the Bell Systems.
Did Verizon sell the Bells that was part of it?
Yeah. It's all under AT&T now. You know, because somebody challenged it, and the Supreme Court said, you got a cell phone? Who's your provider? There's now competition.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I had a guy wasting my time at Walmart the other day, was trying to sell me on a new phone company that seems to be moving into this area. He asked me who my phone provider was. I thought he meant my cell phone. So I told him and said, yeah, I pay $200 a year for unlimited everything on that phone. And he said, no, I'm at the house phone. And I'm just standing there looking at him like, you know how rare it is to have a landline phone these days?
Yeah.
But basically what he had was a deal on a landline phone, internet connection, and presumably cable TV. There hasn't been any cable TV providers out here for decades.
Well, it was funny. We were at Sam's, and Comcast had one of their kiosks set up.
Mm-hmm.
And I straight ahead, don't look at him, just keep walking by. And I was going, Joe, don't. I said, I'm not going to say anything. Guy steps out in front of me. He goes, can I ask you a question? I said, what do you need? He goes, who is your internet provider? I went, EPB. And he went, oh, and just walked away.
Uh-huh.
Yep. I know they can't beat that.
It's like the same thing that I go through with the people trying to sell you on some cell phone company. I go, yeah, I pay $200 a year, not a month, a year. Can you beat that? And most of them go, no, have a nice day, sir. And then let go of my sleeve and let me walk off.
And
Josh,
Sprint is not operational. They were bought out by T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I
funny
got
to me.
some
Which is really kind of funny to me because T-Mobile is the one who basically blocked AT&T from buying Sprint. Or no, I think what was it? Was
I
AT&T
thought
trying to
Verizon
buy
was
Sprint?
I
No,
thought Verizon
AT&T
was.
I think AT&T was trying to buy T-Mobile, and Sprint blocked it, and then they ended up getting bought out by T-Mobile.
Well, and we're getting to that time, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. Sure enough.
Yeah.
Let
Let me hit Don's button. Let me push your button.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. All right.
Well, one of the funny things is, you remember Nextel?
Mm-hmm.
Vaguely.
Nextel was owned by Motorola. Motorola turned around and sold off Nextel to Sprint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One of the worst things Sprint ever bought.
Yeah. And then Sprint got cash strapped and Motorola turned around and bought Sprint.
Well, imagine that.
Yeah.
I'm,
Sprint
I
didn't
mean,
do their due diligence and see that, Nextel was about 20 years behind. In
well,
the
I
technology.
miss the two-way. I miss the two-way radio part of it. Didn't have to go through a phone. Boom, walkie-talkie, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A nationwide cellular walkie-talkie. Imagine that.
Actually, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. A lot of the, well, not first responders, but second responders
Yeah.
love it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one, it kept your radio free, for, other stuff, but you kept a lot of stuff off the radio that needed to be kept off the radio. And Joe understands what I mean by that.
Yep.
Of course, Joe, you'll also understand this. Two-way radios in second responder world gets real interesting between 3 and 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Two-way radios in general get real interesting between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Especially when it's a bunch of sleep-deprived plow drivers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who felt like they've been driving in the Star Wars world the entire night, right?
Yeah, of course, back when I was doing it, we didn't have the radios they got now. You key it up, they know what radio keyed up, where the radio's located, and all sorts of stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't unheard of hearing the radio key up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, damn.
That
And
was
then
an
people
urgent
start-
message there somehow.
Yeah. And then people start rating it.
Thank you, Carl.
And I guess that means it's time to say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Y'all
You
have a
made
good
it the
one.
whole way, Carl.
Yay, Carl! You get a round of applause.
Yay.
Yeah.
Bad joke.
All right. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night,
Good
folks.
night.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed, and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds, and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.